Hey guys, what's up? It's Kettle again and welcome back to my channel as we continue my September series of fall makeup looks. This is today's look, but first I want to genuinely thank you guys because I just reached 500 subscribers on YouTube and that was my one mark I wanted to hit in 2024, and I'm so grateful for all of you for being here. I'm honestly astonished that there's even 500 of you that are interested in doing makeup with me. So just know that I love you. I appreciate your support. Let's get into today's look. To start today's look, I'm gonna go in with my foundation and I'm going to be carving out my brows. The reason I use my foundation is so it matches my skin tone very well, because in today's look I don't want a very bright of a brow. As you can see, my hormonal acne is loving me right now for whatever reason, so I have some spots that I need to cover up as well. All the products that I use in today's video are also going to be linked down below in the description box per usual. Everything I use will be down there. To carve out my brows, I start down here because there's going to be a lot of product on the brush, but I just go right up underneath, and this helps me create the shape of my brow. And then I just fill in the rest of my lid. And this is going to help set it for the shadow. While I'm doing this, let's just go ahead and get rid of this little monster. Then I just like to take my beauty blender and just pat this into the skin so it's not too cakey on there and it sets beautifully into the skin. Usually take it right across my nose and up in between my eyebrows. See how that shaped the bottom of them just a little bit better? That's usually where people's eyebrows need the most help with the foundation of them, is the bottom. The way I like to do my eyebrows is to start with that bottom. That way, like I said, we get the shape down. So I just start with small strokes, creating that baseline first. And then I start at the tail and I do kind of smaller strokes towards the outer like curve of my brow, because that's where me personally I lack the most hairs for whatever reason. So I just fill this part in first, make sure that shape is as good as we can get it, because my brows are not close to being perfect in the slightest. Actually, don't even get me started on that. But then I'll just go in and do small hair-like strokes all throughout the brow. And then when I get up here, I just do so lightly to create the front. And I like mine more square on me, so I tend to keep it more of a square brow. And then when you have that, you can, if it's too harsh for you, you can take a spoolie and just run it through to get rid of any harsh lines you don't like. And I already have gel in my brows. I guess I should have started with that, but this is like a gel. It's just the e.l.f. gel that I put in there, but I just shape it how I like with that. And there you have a brow. Before, after. Just to make sure that my makeup doesn't crease on my eye, I take my setting powder on a little like puff like this, and I just pat it into the eyelid and right up under the eyebrow so I don't get any creases from that liquid we put down. I feel like one brow is always way better than the other one. Like, I don't know what that is. So anyway, to start off today's eye look, we're gonna be doing like a brown smoky eye. So I'm gonna be taking a light brown, light to medium shade brown. Why don't I show you? I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here and probably mixing it with these two shades and a little bit of this one right here. So just some neutral browns is what I'm hitting the crease with. Pick up those three colors on a little like blending brush, and I just hit the corner V, which means right here a little bit on the inside, what makes the V of your eye right here. And then I always make sure to drag it up into my crease and just a little bit above. Because I have hooded eyes, my crease gets like hidden in here sometimes. So I like to bring it up just above the crease. When I do looks like the ones I'm gonna do today, I like to drag this out of my crease and make it just a little bit longer than where the tail of my brow ends. I just come out just ever so slightly past there, but just blend this through, make it real nice and clean. This look is more focused on the liners, so I am gonna keep the shadow on the lighter side, but we're still gonna make it smoky and somewhat dark. So I'm gonna be going in with some dark browns, probably this one and a mix of these two together. And then that outer V I was talking about, you literally just throw in some dark here. Don't be afraid to bring it in a little bit on the lid, a little bit still up in the crease here, but focusing it on the outside. And then what I like to do when I do smoky eyes is just go between adding more color and then blending it out. And then keep going back and forth until you get where you want with your shadow. I do have to say that the P.Louise and Mikayla palette that I'm using is definitely worth the price, especially if you like cooler tones of eyeshadow on you. And by cooler tones, I mean they have a little bit of a gray. I'm not gonna go too much into that because I don't know much about the color wheel. I just know the difference between cooler and warmer colors. To me, cooler tones have the cooler gray, bluies, kind of ash tones, and the warmer colors have that nice like orangey, sun, burnt orange, like warmth to them. Maybe I'll do a video talking about that because I like to learn about stuff, so maybe as I'm learning I'll tell you guys as well. So I'm just kind of blending this all throughout here to get it where I want, and I really want to blend this middle line here because you don't want a harsh line in the center of your eye because we are going to lighten up the inside. After I get the darkness where I like it, I do go in with a cream color and just pick that up on a fluffy brush, and then I just like to go over the edges just to really give the airbrush effect and make all the edges really soft. I'm gonna go in with that same cream color and more of like a flatter brush. Pick that cream up, and I just like to pat it in to get the most pigment out of it first. Pat it into this blank area we left in the beginning of the lid, and then kind of blend it out into this darker area near the middle and end of your lid. And then you guessed it, we're gonna blend with our blending brush. If y'all are interested in a detailed video of how I do my wing, I am posting a short today with a full in-depth tutorial of how I get my wing. This is something you have to practice in makeup, so if you don't get it the first time, it is okay. Just keep playing with it. If you have to wipe it off, makeup's not that serious. Wipe it off and try again. Y'all saw my dog eat my beauty blender in the background and didn't tell me? Okay. Gonna have to deal with that later, sir. I'm just gonna go in with some mascara on my upper lashes and get ready for a lash. We're gonna go in with a lash to finish the top of the eye, but I do have to mention that these lashes from Amazon, one, they're really cheap. They're under $10 for a whole ass set of these. I think it comes with, I don't know how many pairs it is, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24, 26, 28. So 28 pairs, it comes with 28 pairs. Nuclear Beauty, they're wispies. I really like these. These are really pretty, so highly recommend. The link is down below in the description box. No sponsor. We're too small for those over here, girl. But that's okay, that's okay. I thought I would show y'all the process of how to put lashes on in case you're new to them or want to try them. It's really much easier than you think it is. So you're gonna peel your lash off of the tray. When you peel it off the tray, I do have to say that make sure you're grabbing it from the top of the lash, like right here. I like to do it on the outside in case I mess up a few on the outside, because they're noticeable if you mess up the inside lashes, but the outside you can get away with. And I don't like to waste products, so I kind of get it with my nail at the base of it, and then I peel it off, and then it comes right off. The key though is that you want to take it by both ends. Be very delicate with your lashes because they are fragile and will break or lose lashes or whatever. But I take it by both ends and I just kind of move it back and forth, kind of curving it because this helps it shape to your eye more because our eyes are rounded. So you want to shape it instead of being more straight, then they tend to lift and do things like that. So just curve it back and forth. Take your glue if you're looking for a good glue. If you're looking for a good glue, I listed the one that I like down below. It's the Duo Lash Glue. The green one, I always get it, always use it, have been using it for the past several years. So I just take a little bit on the end and just rub it back and forth on the strip of the lash. Then what I do is blow on it to make it a little tacky. The lash glue will usually turn a tint of purple, and that's when you're ready to stick it on. If it's straight up white, it's too wet to stick on your eye. So wait till it gets kind of like purpley like that. Have my mirror down below and look almost like you're gonna pop a contact in, but I like to line it up so the front of the lash is at my front lashes and just set it on carefully. And then just, you're gonna touch this part of the lash and push it gently into just above your lash line. And you're just making sure that that band, oh my God, I'm so sorry if you hear my stomach, but you're gonna make sure that you're pushing that band into your skin so we know it's sticking. This is the easiest way for me to do my lashes. Some girls like to use tweezers or other lash tools to set it and stick it down. If you have a spot that keeps coming up, I typically like to take the back of a smaller end of a brush, and I'll just like pat it down with the end of the brush to make it stick. And then you're good to go. These usually last me all day unless I'm like super sweaty or something. Now that the wings are on, top eyeshadow's done, I'm gonna go and do my base, and then we'll come back to finish off the eye. Okay, now that we have bottom lashes on, also sorry if there's background noise, the boys are watching football downstairs. There's no helping that. I'm gonna be doing my lips now. We're gonna be doing more of a natural lip today just because I feel like dramatic lips are hard for me to wear at work and keep up with throughout the night. So we're keeping it natural. I'm gonna go in with the NYX lip pencil in natural, and then also their Fat Oil lip balm stick gloss, whatever you want to call it. I actually have been really liking this. Highly recommend. There's black on this. Okay, we're lined, we're good to go. Now I'm gonna take this, I love the click, and fill in the rest. This is the final look, y'all. I hope you liked today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video with me. My October series starts next week. I'm so excited for it. I'm putting so much effort into it. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. I'm also gonna be posting a ton over on my TikTok as well. I will put that up right here. Don't forget to jump over there because there will be a lot of Halloween content coming. What do we rate today's look? I'm gonna give her like an 8 because sometimes this is just my everyday look I go to when I want to like actually put effort in and not just do a wing and a lip and out the door. When I want to do shadow, this is kind of what I go for every day. So sneak peek into my life. Also, it's football Sunday, so I feel like this look could be really good just for like game day. If you're looking to kind of do a glam for a game day, it's kind of like not too much, not too little, happy in the middle. But that's gonna do it for me this week, guys. I will see you in the next one.